It's a Foo Fighter Tuesday. Foosday. My Hero, Acoustic, for Mr. Robert Lendt. We're going to go through the way Dave Grohl did it on the Howard Stern Show, and I'll show you a couple ways to make it more skins and bonesy, and I'll throw in a couple of things that are ways I would do it if I were so inclined, and that way you'll be able to make sort of your own bricolage way to play My Hero campfire version, of course. And also special thanks to Mr. Stephen Gallagher for signing up for the Patreon, supporter of the Cause Club. Stephen, thank you so very incredibly freaking much. If you'd like to know what that's about, the link, of course, will be in the description. Here we go. All right, for the first part, we're going to work our way up in complexity. The chords are as simple as E and C sharp minor. C sharp minor, which is 4, 6, 6, 5, starting on the A string. But why not, if you're doing an acoustic campfire version, why not make C sharp minor as ringy outy as possible? In which case you'd play A4, D4, A4, D6, G6, and leave B and E open. Right, that's lovely. But on Skin and Bones, Dave Grohl made use of this neat chord, A4, D6, and then, so 4, 4, 4 on the rest of them. And if you do that one, that allows you to do which is what he did on the Howard Stern version. The B string is going to go 7, 4, 7, 5, and your middle finger gets that 5. I guess you choose which way you're going to do it based on how many you've had. Which brings us to the inter thingy. On the Howard Stern Show, he did it the exact same as on the album version. So E string twice, followed by A4, 2, E4, A chord. Right? You could play regular F sharp minor. Regular A, that works well there too. Or you could make both F sharp minor and A more ringy outy. For F sharp minor, do A4, D4, and G2 with open B and E strings to A suspended 2. Again, A with no B string. So we'd be all... which sounds really nice and ringy outy if you like. Or you could do the... whichever one tickles your druthers. Druthers being, of course, a contraction of would and rathers. Your would rathers. For the verse in the Howard Stern Show, Dave just didn't do the... when it didn't fit with where he was coordinating where his voice went. So, you know, like... too alarming now to talk about... because he wasn't singing, so you can throw that in wherever you want, or you can just play E and C sharp minor, ringy outy when you're singing, if that's easier for you. Absolutely does not matter. Whatever combination of E's and C sharp minors you see fit. For the chorus, the easiest and perhaps most majestic way to take care of it would just be play A suspended 2. A with the open B string for ultimate ringy outiness, followed by E. And you do that twice, and some guitar player was certainly playing that on the Skin and Bones version, but not Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl was doing the thing that the guitars do in the studio version on the Skin and Bones version. That is open A string, followed by octave chords, A6, G8, 7, 9, do it again, followed by the E string, same octaves, and the last time, 6, 7, 2, and you do that, of course, before you go. But the way he did it on the Howard Stern Show was so difficult that I have to break here. So the goal for this section here is to be able to strum the A string open and the G string as we move it around in the same notes as our octave. It's just the higher half of the octaves we were doing, right? But strum them both at the same time. And in order to do that, we have to mute the D string. So Dave had pointer finger, G8, and middle finger muting the D string. Is it just by touching but not pressing? So you could be all... You see, when I get up to 12, I get the D octave. So I'm going to put middle finger instead of pointer finger on the G string 8th fret and pointer finger back on the D string in whatever fret. It doesn't matter, but just behind it so we don't get that octave. 8, 9, 11, 8, 9, 6. The second time, that's super freaking difficult for me. So I have a hack. Let's do open A and D7. Now that D7 is an A note, so you can strum both of them, and you'll hardly even notice the D string, but it's not wrong anyways. And then your G string can go 8, 9, 11, 8, 9, 6, and you can even leave that D string 7th fret there, and that's a nice A suspended 2 chord just as it is sitting there anyway. So that's a great way to do that. Just regular for the E. Then you can kind of strum away on it too. Oh, the second inter thingy. Can anyone think of a song that has 2 inter thingies? Well, B string 4th fret, 5, 4, G4, and open B and open E strings are fair game there as well. So out of your... back into the verse. But anyways, on the last chorus for the Howard Stern show, he reverted, or preverted, I suppose, to the Skin and Bones way, and so if you put all your fingers on the guitar and touch everything but the A string, then you can really wail away on the whole thing, and you'll only hear the A string, and then do your octaves. The second time, it's how he's been doing it on the Howard Stern show the whole time. 6, 7, 4. He kind of messed up and did 2 one time there. Pick whichever going up each time on the A, or playing the 4 or the 2, doesn't matter. 6, 7, 9, 6, 7, 4, E regular 6, 7, 9, and the last time he just went up to 11 before he went. And that is it for all the various things you can use to make your own campfire version of My Hero. Thank you so much for that request. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.